Hello, everybody. It's Tammy Langowski with Tammy's Channel Chats. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in and viewing. I am going to be changing up my format just a little bit in the future going forward. And that is, I love to work with questions. So if you have any questions for me that, are for the general good of everybody, they could be philosophical questions. They could be things you're just wondering about that you wonder what our guides have to say to that kind of thing. Then send them to me, put them in the comments, or you can send it to my email or go on my website, tammysintuitive.com. I do have social media on Tammy's Intuitive Services, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, where I do some channeled messages and various things, but mainly just some messages for you and all, if you want to check those out. I appreciate you sending those on to anybody that you feel benefits from the messages, as well as, subscribing to this channel as well. So I may not be on every week. It just depends. If you have a question for me that you want me to take a look at, again, put them in the comments and I will get back to you on that. So for today, I was just going to open up to my guides about meditation. And about meditation, we won't go into depth about that, of kind of the wordage of it and what it means and all that. But instead, I'd like to bring you through just a short visual of meditation, of releasing energy down our grounding cord and so forth. I was being nudged in that direction to kind of share that with you. So I will be doing that along with you. And that is what this topic is going to be about, is just having a short little meditation here that we do together to help out our energy field and release things and put some good stuff back in. Okay, so get comfortable in the chair or wherever you're at. If you need to pause this or stop it to get wherever you need to be, just get comfortable in a chair. You can lay down if you prefer to do it this way as well. We're going to be working with a visual of our first chakra at the base of our spine, the energy center there. And then I'll just kind of talk you through. And this is what I do for myself often, and what I like to talk about with people, because all meditations, I think, are probably beneficial. There's different kinds of meditations. What my guides often like is when we have a process of releasing things and then setting our intention. And then you can sit in that for as long as you want afterwards as a meditation. So anyway, there will be no music playing, just going to be me sitting here doing that. So, okay, let's go ahead and get started. So get comfortable in your chair, wherever it is that you are right now. Obviously, hopefully not driving and watching any of this. So we want you safely where you're not distracted. And just go ahead and take a few deep breaths on your own there. I always like to inhale divine healing light is what I say, and exhaling any fears, worries, stress from the exhale from my body on the exhale. Breathing in divine healing light. Exhaling any fears, worries, stresses on the exhale from your body. Releasing any of the negative stuff, breathing in the good stuff, exhaling the negative stuff, okay? All right, you might find that instantly you feel better already. I feel grounded when I do that. Always remember that if you don't have time for meditation. Breathing is so great, okay? It really helps to get you there. I go under like hypnosis and all that very easily. So for me, that breathing really works. Okay, so we've got some nice breathing there. I want you now to imagine saying a hello to your first chakra at the base of your spine. There's an energy center there. Just give it a little hello. Just acknowledge that it's there. And at this time, let's drop a grounding cord from the base of the spine, where that chakra is, the first chakra, all the way down, deep down, 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 down into the earth, where it connects to the core of the earth. However it is you envision the core of the earth to look for you. For me, it's a rocky ball. That's how I say it, rocky ball. I like to use a tree trunk because I just like a tree trunk. You can use a chain, you could use a beam of light, whatever your grounding cord appeals, whatever appeals to you for a grounding cord you can use. And I like to drop that tree trunk down. Like I said, you can take some time with this and do it over if you need to, where it just drops down to the core of the earth. I like to root it now. Imagine roots coming out from the core, from the bottom of the tree into the core of the earth. Since it is a tree, let's root it. And that just makes it a little more snug. In fact, I'm going to visually tug on it now just to make sure it's secure. You might imagine now that your tree trunk is hollowed out. It doesn't have to be hollowed out a lot, just maybe a small hollow all the way down, because you're going to be sending things you don't want in your space anymore down that hollowed tree trunk, okay? So you're noticing that tree trunk. Let's sit with that for a moment. You're noticing what it looks like, what it feels like to be plugged into the core of the earth. Feels pretty good. Okay. I want you to now imagine that you're taking all the things in your aura, that all the things that you want to release are going to start drifting down to the core, to the first chakra area. You're going to bring it down to the base of your spine. It could be words you want to release: fear, worry, stress. It could be somebody's energy that you want to send down that's been in your space that's not serving you in a positive way. Not hurting them by doing that. You're just acknowledging that they don't need to be in your space. Okay. The idea is you're bringing it down to the first chakra. Now, if you've already sent it down your grounding cord, fine. It's your way. You do it the way you want. What I like to do when I put it to my first chakra, bring it there, is I like to thank it for the lessons it gave me, but that I no longer need, it in my life, right? I'm now ready to release it. Thank you for what it offered me to learn about, but I'm ready to now release it. So you could either do it one by one, or maybe it just goes down as a stream of energy of all that you've let accumulate there in your first chakra that you're letting go of. Thank you, thank you. No longer needing this in my space anymore. And you might see it then go all the way down, further down it goes, all the way down to the core of the earth and dissipates and gets recycled into the core of the earth. Okay. Take a deep breath. That's what my guides are having us do right now. Exhaling. Wow, just released all those things that no longer serve you. Okay, you can take as long as you want with any of these steps that we're talking about here. All right. So now what I'd like you to do is imagine a beautiful golden sun coming down from the heavens and hovering over the top of your head, over your aura. This beautiful golden sun represents source and all that is good, all that is real, all that is light, all that is love. Imagine now that you're letting everything from your, it could be your middle section, or it could just be floating up as you see it. I see it coming up, floating up. All the things now that you want to have in your space are going to float up into the golden sun. Again, these can be words of encouragement. It could be self-love is floating up there, the words of self-love. It could be patience. It could be excitement, encouragement, motivation. Think of the things you would like to have more of. Okay. And now you can also add, anything visual that you would love to manifest for yourself. Is it a new home? Is it a new car? Nothing wrong with that. Is it the love of your life, the relationship you're looking for? Is it a dream vacation? You get what we mean. It can be emotions, and it can be things that you are wanting to manifest in your life. And they're floating up into this golden sun easily, effortlessly, being accepted up into the golden sun above you. Feels good to have all those wants and desires, acknowledged and believed in, that you were able to have these things. Once you see them all in your golden sun, start to imagine now that this beautiful golden sun is starting to come down over your entire aura, your energy field. It's coming down over imagine like an invisible warm blanket is coming down over you. Imagine it comes down to the front of you, to the back of you, to the sides of you. Imagine it goes all the way down your back to the floor. Imagine it comes down the sides of you all the way down to the floor. Imagine this golden sun, this beautiful and energy blanket of love is coming down in front of you, all the way down. Maybe if you're sitting in a sitting position, it rests on your legs, and now it flows over your legs and your knees all the way to the floor. And I want you to imagine that you're tucking it in, it's on the floor, kind of just pooling around you, and you're tucking it in around your feet. It just tucks in easily. And you're noticing how warm it feels, how good it feels to be in this energy. And at this time, I want you to claim this energy as your own divine birthright to be in, that you are worthy of this energy, and that anytime you ever call it in, it is here for you. And that knowing when you walk out into the world with this energy, you will be attracting this very like vibration to you. You are worthy of receiving all that is good. Take a nice deep breath and exhale. Sit with that for a moment, noticing how good it feels, how warm it feels to be in this energy. Again, knowing that anytime you can sit down and do this routine for you, this process for you of releasing things you don't want, and then bringing in the things you do wish for and want more of into your aura and your vibration. All right. Take another nice deep breath in, inhaling divine healing light, exhaling any excess negative energy that may be in your space. Worthy, worthy, worthy. All right. Now with this meditation, you can certainly end it here if you'd like, or you can just sit further with it and allow yourself to go further into meditation in this energy. For now, we'll just have you start to wiggle your toes and your fingers, bringing you back to full consciousness here in the room that you are. Knowing again that you're so, so very deserving of this beautiful energy that you've created in your little bubble, in your aura. And that you're attracting that like vibration now. Okay, so this is what my guides often love, as I was saying, to teach other people and to remind them that meditations are wonderful, but get into a good routine of releasing energy and then setting your intention in your energy going forward. Then again, as I said, you can sit with it for as long as you like. Okay? Thank you again for taking the time to watch this. And we appreciate you so much. And again, to keep this going for me, I would love to work with questions that you might have, things that you want me to ask about for you. And do please, as I said, check out my other, social media channel messages that I put on there. I do those. TikTok has been kind of new for me, and doing some clairaudient convos that I just recently did a second one with my kitty cat. But there's other things on there too. So, and messages from guides that I put on TikTok as well. So anyway, have a great day, everybody. I hope to hear from you, and looking forward to doing some more messages for you. Take care. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.